reasons. Enrollment, tuition revenue is the engine that drives the college. And when we talk to kids like your kids, and we see their application profile, their SATs, their high school average, their class rank, these are the kinds of students that we really want. I can tell you our College of Education kids, they're nowhere near in the same demographic in terms of SAT and high school average as our School of Music. We're a school of 6,000 kids, undergraduate, and 11% of them are music. 670 music kids. So it's a big program. Somebody had their hand up.
Dan, I'm just thinking, I don't know if there's another group in here after this session, but I thought perhaps we would leave a couple of minutes
to
see if there are questions from the group here.
Okay. Sure.
My son is in the All-State Chorus right now, and he's a senior. And his interest wasn't sparked in Eastman until today. When he went around looking at all of the exhibits. Is it too late for him to apply, or is there something that he can do to still get that process going quickly?
Technically it's too late.
Right.
It's never too late to ask. He should write.
Write a letter to
yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what he answered.
Okay, I have a whole bunch of questions. My biggest one is that, is there a resource as I'm kind of a new high school teacher, and this is a whole new world to me, that I could like describe my student to someone that has knowledge of all of the colleges where there's music programs, and have them spit back at me like, okay, have her try these colleges.
Is there an SAT on the SAT website that they have it?
College Board website, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe on the College Board site.
I started trolling on that, and
can I suggest?
because we get emails from the College Board.
I would just suggest that any faculty member or admissions officer in any of the major schools in New York could have that conversation with you. I mean, we all know where the strong music ed programs are, where the strong, we've all been in the profession long enough to help with that, I think. And you're talking about, in other words, a student who has a particular makeup of career goals and abilities. And,
yeah, right.
Yeah, well, we have these conversations with our own students all the time regarding graduate schools.
Okay.
So it's essentially the same type of conversation. And so I'm sure, anyone at this table would be able to have that conversation with you, Jim, anybody, or at any school.
I think you raised a really good question, though, and I forget, I think Matthew touched on it. I would say that at every school, the goal is really the right fit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so truly, if a student is looking to be, heart of a small liberal arts campus, but do music, and they really love being sort of on an idyllic campus, Manhattan School of Music probably isn't the right fit for that student. And so, I think that your band, choir, music teachers in the public school, they have a lot of that knowledge, the private teachers.
Yes.
But there are also things called college fairs, and they are really valuable. So, for instance, the largest one in the Northeast happens in early November in Eastman. I think we had 72 college music programs from around the country, and that's where you can talk to the people about what are those programs like. So I don't know a single printed source, but I do think it's important to really understand what is the goal of the student. Do they want to be in an intensive performance-driven degree? Do they want to be in a Bachelor of Arts but also pursue an English major? And then I think that's where the music director, the Jim Dozers of the world, can really help guide those students to the right schools.
Can I add something to that? Yeah, that's really great.